continuing coverage of the ongoing questions surrounding the murder of a Milford mother of 3 and why the suspect wasn't arrested on other charges before her death. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter spoke with a nationally known criminal justice expert about the case.
We don't know all the facts about what happened in Milford, but what is clear is it fell between the cracks.
A Milford police officer is now on leave while Internal Affairs investigates his handling of a complaint by a woman later killed in her condo with her 2 youngest kids home. On December 6th, Ewan DeWitt allegedly used an axe to murder his ex-girlfriend, Julie Minogue. 3 weeks before, Minogue went to police to report DeWitt had violated a protective order in a pending domestic violence case and sent her 220 text messages. An officer completed an arrest warrant application a few days later. Police said it was reviewed by a supervisor who deemed it had the necessary information for probable cause.
It's a very low threshold. It's less than you'd have to prove in a lawsuit about a car accident. It's much less than you'd have to prove to convict somebody of a crime.
Mike Lawler is a former prosecutor, legislator, and criminal justice advisor to Governor Malloy. He now teaches at UNH.
And I think many prosecutors feel they really want to have a very strong case, not just probable cause, but more than that. And so it is not unusual for prosecutors to send the warrant application back.
Which is what happened with the initial DeWitt warrant on November 21st. The Ansonia Milford State's Attorney's Office returned it to the officer with a request for more information. But the warrant wasn't resubmitted until after Minogue's murder. That's led to the current police probe to determine why. Lawler says what happened raises questions about the warrant process.
Is it required that when a warrant comes back from the prosecutors seeking more detail, is there someone other than the individual officer who should be checking up on this? And, should the prosecutors reach out after 24 hours?
Lawler also says this murder is a reminder domestic violence cases often present in imminent danger and need to be prioritized. In Connecticut, officers are trained to do a lethality assessment when talking to a domestic violence victim. It's not known if that was done in this case.
There's a lot of questions here, and I think it's important not to point fingers of blame. It's more important to decide how we can ensure this does not happen again.
In Milford, Marissa Alter, News 12 Connecticut.
News 12 has reached out repeatedly to the Department of Criminal Justice asking what information was missing from the initial warrant. A spokesperson said it would be inappropriate to comment on pending criminal cases.